Good morning, World History Cardinals. It's Miss Ball. Today is January 25th. We are at the end of Unit 1, Lesson 9, Ancient China. Ancient China. So I want to start off by letting you know about the grades that are due today. Unit 1, Lesson 7, Activity 2, the Egypt acrostic poem. That is due today by 11:59 p.m. And your next assignment is the Unit 1, Lesson 8, Activity 1, which is due tomorrow, January 26th at 11:59. Today's assignment for Ancient China is technically something that you should do between today and the end of this week. Today through the end of this week. That's when you should be doing that one. Okay? So let's scroll down and start the day. Note that I still have the watch the pre-recorded videos and I still have the class codes for other students who still need to turn in Unit 1, Lesson 6, DBQs on Hammurabi's code. Okay? Make sure that you're putting the right activity in the right Canvas slot or else it won't be graded. Thank you very much. We will go here and then we will go to Unit 1 and we will scroll down and see that we are at the end and that tomorrow and Wednesday we will be doing a review for the test. What you need to do today is write down your goal statement that says, I can evaluate the achievements of ancient Chinese society and explain which achievements I believe are most important. You're going to do that in the form of a haiku. Hopefully you guys remember the haiku. They are three-lined poems where the first line has to have 5 syllables, the second line has to have 7 syllables, and the third line has to have another 5 syllables. It all has to be relevant. There is a rubric, and I will show it to you in a few minutes. Let's go. All right, the first warm-up is not for a grade. It is a class work warm-up. It would be nice for you to show me how you did by emailing me, but I'm going to change that. I have added a flip grid and I called it FOMO assignment. So what you were going to email with that Google slide, now just present it. I'm giving that option to you. I'd rather you just present it so I can look at it and see what you've done. Creativity is the key. You take the words that are in the template and you rewrite them because that's just a template to show you how to do it. Take some of those sentences out and write your own. What have you learned so far about these river valley civilizations? Egypt, Mesopotamia, and Indus River Valley. Okay? You see where I said I may set up a flip grid for you to put your responses there? I already did. It's down here at the bottom. So here is what you're doing. You choose one of the civilizations, whether it's Mesopotamia, Egypt, or Indus. Then you choose your favorite actor, rapper, athlete, singer, or internet influencer to write to. You're going to tell that person FOMO, fear of missing out. Tell them what you are learning about in class since they are not there. I don't care if you write to old people from my generation, sports people, anybody up to that, it's totally up to you, okay? And once you've done that, there's a slide. You only take this information and redo it. So you should only have one slide. And the information is on there. I'll let you guys click on that. See, this is what it looks like. For my warm-up today, I have to write 5 to 7 sentences about what I've learned about one river valley civilization. You can keep that sentence. And then all the rest of this, you need to take that out because that's stealing, okay? And it says, I think I'll write to Bad Bunny. You don't do that. You're just going to go ahead and put, Dear Bad Bunny. For my warm-up today, I have to write 5 to 7 sentences about what I've learned. So far, I've learned about, you can choose Mesopotamia, Egypt, Indus River. And then make sure you talk about the traits of those things and what you liked about it, okay? Okay, that's it. And then I'm saying click the flip video and just record and read that to me. That's all. That's the warm up. Next, activity number 1 is giving you another example on China from the online textbook workbook. It's called a guided reading workbook. If we were in school, you would actually have this book, and I grade these, okay? So you are going to use these close reading annotating marks, circle, underline, write thoughts in the margin, and you're just going to answer the 3 questions that are there. It's usually 1, 2, 3, and then you have this long part right here to do. Make sure you fill out the specialized traits for the Shang dynasty. Why is it important to read this? Because again, this is the information that will be on the test. Look where it says 0 points, meaning you're not turning it in. You're using that as a study guide. Next, here is the part that you are turning in, right here. So, of this assignment, I put it in blue. Number 2 is the most important. First thing you need to do is read the 20 Chinese inventions. Read those first and then pick 3 of those that you really like. Okay? The 3 that you like, then you need to write haikus about them. Okay, so you got 3 inventions and you have to write 3 haikus. The thing is, I told you earlier, a haiku has 3 lines. This particular assignment wants you to write 2 stanzas though. So for each invention, you're going to have a haiku with 2 stanzas. So you're going to have a total of 6 lines. So 6 times 3 from the 3 inventions means 18 lines. And each of those lines, line 1 has 5 syllables, line 2 has 7, and line 3 has 5. So it needs to be written in that format, okay? So make sure you are writing something about paper making. Make sure the first sentence has 5 lines about paper making. It's just you have to do a 2 stanza haiku. I'm sure you're going to get confused about it, but I will show you in class, okay? I will put it in class on how to do it. But there's a lot of cool inventions that were made by the ancient Chinese. If you remember reading it in the Egyptians part, you'll see a lot of inventions as well. So in the directions, at least they put samples. Look at the sample. It's at number 4. So you need to write a 6-lined 2-stanza haiku for each invention. Hungry people need to be fed all over earth. Ancient Chinese learned. That's the first haiku. Here's the second one on crop rotation. How to plant in rows. Saving seeds and growing more. Farms today do too. So the first one, 575. The second one, 575. You need to do 2 more of those based on 2 other inventions, and you will get all the credit you need. Okay? That's why it says in number 5, post all 3 of your haikus to the discussion board. Once you have posted, comment on at least one of your classmates' haikus. Happy writing, be creative. I can't wait to read them. And I can't. I'm excited. Now, if you really want to go a step further, here is the rubric that tells you how you're going to get your points. If you want an A, you need to have the right amount of lines, which is a total of 18. They all need to relate to each other. It presents an ancient Chinese invention, and then you actually work on your grammar and spelling. All right, click next. You're not doing the closure because you've done a lot today, and then you'll be at the end. All right, that's it. I'm going to have to walk you through it in real time.